This is 1 year ago today. If you're new here, the channel is really self-explanatory, not pretty self-explanatory, but I explain what happened 1 year ago today. The topics of the day are top news story headlines, daily holidays, some history from a bit more than 1 year ago today, and the COVID-19 topic. Let's get into it. Sorry for the white screen. It was just for fun. 1 year ago today, the top news story headline was about COVID-19. I just want to show this real quickly. It was about one company warning others. It was Apple saying that threats to businesses would start because of the outbreak. They were correct, as we all definitely remember. Many people had been infected with COVID-19, and the growth of COVID-19 was accelerating. So it was sort of obvious that businesses would have to close, but that is just an opinion and not true. However, there are still many reports warning of what happened. But as I sometimes like to say, we can't change the past or the present, but we can change the future, so we better take action. The past has already been done, and the future has not. Also, thanks for listening to my speech. And I just want to say, I'm laughing so hard in my head as I'm doing this right now, and I know that you guys will probably also be laughing at how bad it is in the comments below. But that is just what I'm writing about this, so it's not really 1 year ago today, and let's stick to it this time. The next piece of news is about the aspiring future, but it takes action, and it's about climate change and Jeff Bezos' extreme wealth. He has committed $10 billion to help stop climate change, but as we all know, that may be nowhere close to enough. It takes action, as we all know, and we don't have that much time, especially according to the Paris Agreement, which said by 2050 we must stop polluting. However, there's one more thing I need to say. You gotta make that gray button red. Wait a second, does that mean unsubscribe? Wait, whoops. I meant the other way around. The red button, gray. That's perfect, and I did it perfectly with the editing program. Well, anyways, the next piece of news is about a cruise ship infected with COVID-19, as you guys all may remember from a previous video. It was in Japan, and a lot of passengers were infected with the virus. And this, at least for me, sort of brings back memories. So I'm partying in my head right now because I'm all excited. I'm like, ooh, I totally remember that. Anyways, that's all for this. So hopefully you will enjoy the daily holidays, which is the next topic, because it's a time of celebration, and it's going to be especially fun. Today, there is only one daily holiday, and people who just want to have a good time with their friends and family will love it. It is National Drink Wine Day. Since there is only one daily holiday, we have to make the best of it. However, drinking wine is still a great holiday and can still be celebrated. Just to make sure that you're going to celebrate this holiday, I'm going to make you jealous with this montage, so feel free to celebrate it right now or tonight. But no matter what, you will celebrate it after this montage. I will give you 5 seconds to get something so you won't be hungry, thirsty, or anything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you will be celebrating this holiday with your friends and family, right? Please don't bring up any comments about alcohol, though. Anyways, that is all for the daily holidays. So now, that's basically, we're just gonna move on for the history, and it's gonna be a bit more than 1 year ago today. Now I want to explain the process of my video. We start off 1 year ago today, we come back to today, we go back at 100 years ago today, or sometimes even more, and then we go back to 1 year ago today. Gather around again, kids. I don't know why we always start the history segment like this. We're going to talk about Victor Emmanuel II of Italy. Viva el Rey, viva el Rey, viva el Rey. So originally, Victor Emmanuel was the king of Sardinia. Sardinia was one of the states in Italy before the unification. Some others being the kingdom of two Sicilies in the Papal States. So, yeah, if you thought that Italy has been united since the good old days of the Roman Empire, yeah, no, they were not. Sorry. Anyway, Victor Emmanuel was born in 1820 to Charles Albert of Sardinia and Mary Theresa of Austria. Keep in mind that this story is not the same Maria Theresa who ruled the Holy Roman Empire. In 1831, when Charles Felix in Sardinia died, Charles Albert was made the new king of Sardinia. This made Victor Emmanuel the new heir of the throne. Eventually, in 1849, Victor Emmanuel II was made the new king of Sardinia, Duke of Duke of Piedmont, and more. During Franco-Australian War, Piedmont, Sardinia, struck a deal with the Second French Empire and Napoleon III of France. This led to the northern Italy uniting against their common enemy, Austria. This led to all of Italy being united in 1861, where our event takes place. In Italy, they chose Victor Emmanuel to be their king, which he did. He was no longer the king of Sardinia. He was now the king of Italy. His son, Umberto, I followed Victor Emmanuel upon his death in 1878. His other son, Medallo, became king of Spain from 1870 to 1873 until he was overthrown. And that, kids, is the story of Victor Emmanuel II. Now, kids, let's travel back in time to the fat, head-chopping divorcer and religion, the death of his brother, Prince Arthur. Now, Arthur Tudor was used to a bargaining tool by his father, the overthrowing King Henry VII. Henry VII wanted Arthur Tudor to marry Catherine of Aragon, a princess of Spain. Henry VII saw his heir as a political bargaining tool. The king wanted to make an alliance with Spain and Arthur Tudor marrying Catherine of Aragon. The alliance was sealed until Arthur died later. His brother was then made the new Prince of Wales. He married his brother's widow. Onto our regarding broadcast. In 1519, Spanish explorer Hernan Cortes left Cuba, the Yucatan Peninsula. One of the Scottish pretenders to the British throne, Bonnie Prince Charlie, had held inverances in Scotland. In 1814, Napoleon won the Battle of Montreal. This was a battle between Napoleon's forces and the Austrians and the Württembergs with their king. In 1879, sculptor Frederick Auguste Bartholdi was awarded a patent for his design for the Statue of Liberty. We have some very historical birthdays today. Jin Shi Huang and Mary I. Now, onto the COVID-19 topic. This is what COVID-19 looked like 1 year ago today, and I just wanted to tell you guys that the cases and deaths have been rising daily. So we might get into the spiking period, what I kind of like to call it. There were about 3 of them. 1 in March, 1 in July, and 1 in December, so we can all look forward to that. 1 year ago today, the world gained 1,903 COVID-19 cases, bumping up their total to 73,772. The United States gained 0 cases, keeping their total at 25. India gained 0 cases, keeping their total at 3. Brazil gained 0 cases, having a total of 0. Russia, 0-2. United Kingdom gained 0 cases, but had a total of 19. France gained 0 cases, having a total of 12. Turkey gained 0 cases, having a total of 0. Italy, 0-3. Spain gained 0 cases, but did have a total of 2. Germany gained 0 cases, having a total of 16. Colombia gained 0 cases, having a total of 0, just like Argentina and Mexico. Canada gained 0 cases, keeping their total at 8. Australia gained 0 cases, keeping their total at 15. Israel gained 0 cases, keeping their total at 0. Hong Kong gained 2 cases, bumping up their total to 62. Singapore gained 4 cases, bumping up their total to 81. South Korea gained 1 case, bumping up their total to 31. Japan gained 8 cases, bumping up their total to 74. And now it's time for the death toll. 1 year ago today, the world gained 98 COVID-19 related deaths, bumping up their total to 1,873 deaths. The United States gained 0 deaths, having a total of 0, just like India and Brazil. Russia had the same result, just like the United Kingdom. France did gain 0 deaths, but did have a total of 1. Turkey 0-0, just like Italy and all the rest of the countries. So, you could probably just enjoy as I go through all these zeros. Well, that was it for the COVID-19 topic. I really hope that took you on a journey. The real reason why I'm really doing that is because it's not like you guys remember, like the top headlines you might remember, but also it's just kind of crazy, like how small it is compared to today's numbers. So I'm kind of going for the odd impression that's correct. Well, anyways, that's all. This is the conclusion of the video. It is kind of boring, so you can click off if you want to, but for absolutely no reason at all could you give this video a like and share it with your friends. Well, maybe there is a reason, because you liked it and you thought that they would like it, but still, anyways, share it with your friends and give it a like, just for no reason at all. Anyways, this is the end of the video, so bye. Wait a second, were you about to click off? You had to hear me say not to subscribe, because that's always the ending. Okay, good, we're all good. Anyways, I'm not gonna say to subscribe, because I feel like if I did, then a lot of you guys just wouldn't subscribe. So I'm not gonna say it, but you should still do it.